Good, happy Friday morning, December 18, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Friday morning, but first we're going to check in with meteorologist Mike Haddad on the weather. The snowstorm moved out, and now we're hearing a quiet weekend ahead. So let's get a full weather forecast from meteorologist Mike Haddad right now.
Here at Gunstock Mountain Resort, we are excited to share a healthy and fun 2021 season with you. Know before you go and visit gunstock.com to buy tickets and for the latest info. We can't wait to create memories with you and yours all winter long.
Thank you very much for joining us, Stormwatch 9 Weather on the Web, moving towards another weekend, and this one much quieter than it has been over the past 24 hours. Departing storm that brought historic amounts of snow in such a short period of time, in about 12 to 15 hours in central parts of New Hampshire. That's pulling away with dry air nosing on in. A very weak upper-level disturbance could trigger a couple of flakes of snow far south during the mid to late evening. Outside of that, it will be storm-free. Quite a chill overnight tonight. Sub-zero north, single digits near 10 for many, and then mid to upper teens south and east of the state capital. In terms of where we go from here, take a look at our futurecast, and you'll notice that chance of a snow shower goes by the boards by later on tonight south. Plenty of sun for many during the day on Friday and even into the start of the weekend on Saturday, before a couple of snow showers with an approaching front move in here sometime Sunday, mainly during the course of the afternoon. High temperatures tomorrow going to break down in the 20s north and the lower 30s in southern parts of the state. And to kick off the weekend on your Saturday, similar temperatures, upper 20s to lower 30s.
Okay, and that was your weather forecast from meteorologist Mike Haddad. Thank you for that, Mike Haddad. And currently, right now, there are 100 closings and delays. If you want to see that complete list, just go to WMUR.com to see that complete list. Some are opening late, some have a 2-hour delay, so just check out that list on WMUR.com to see if your school or business is opening late or closed again. And now let's begin with your COVID-19 updates. New Hampshire COVID information. New updates and data. Let's take a look at that right now. And here is a look at that information for all of you right now. There are 34,264 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 17,163,944 number of people in the United States have tested positive. 629 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 877 number of people have been hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And 310,095 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. Let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where current cases of COVID-19 are. In Nashua, 507 current cases of COVID-19. Let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where total cases of COVID-19 are. Nashua, 330,94 total cases of COVID-19. Now let's take a look at these three charts here. Let's start with the first chart here. New cases each day. New Hampshire in the purple. Daily new positive COVID-19 cases. Orange, new hospitalization. And red, deaths. Let's take a look at this chart here. Current cases in the purple. Total current COVID-19 cases. And orange, current hospitalization. Let's take a look at this chart here. Total cases in the purple. Total positive COVID-19 cases. Orange, total hospitalization. Red, deaths. And blue, recovered. Let's take a look at this chart here. Positive PCR test rate, positive PCR and antigen test rate, and daily PCR test. Let's take a look at this chart here. Each group of cases, female and male of cases. Let's take a look at this chart here. Infections, hospitalizations, and deaths. Let's take a look at this chart here. Deaths, percent of New Hampshire population, race/ethnicity of cases, and hospitalizations. And our finding common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, chills, difficult breathing, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. How it spreads, and prevention tips. And be sure to stay with the Riley King Network for the latest of your COVID-19 information. As COVID-19 vaccine is distributed, state health officials stress its safety and efficiency. First dose continue to go to healthcare workers, long-term care facilities. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
You should never judge a book by its cover or a gift by its gift box, because sometimes you'll pick up a gift that feels like another pair of socks from Uncle Ben.
Vaccines are heading out quickly to the most vulnerable in New Hampshire. During today's public health call, officials stressing no corners have been cut.
We have to continue to promote that safety has been the top priority for this process, and they're being held to those same safety standards as all vaccines.
Between Moderna and Pfizer's vaccines, the state expects to soon have 33,000 doses, as those first shots will continue to go to healthcare workers and long-term care facilities. Officials say 75% of it will be administered through hospitals, healthcare providers, and pharmacies. The other 25% will be at 13 of the state's fixed sites, plus some other mobile sites.
As we are ready to register people and schedule you into those sites for vaccination, we will reach out. We will let you know how to register.
As the vaccine becomes more available, officials say they'll support racial and ethnic minorities by making information available in other languages, as well as making sure their message is sensitive and understanding of some people's distrust in the public health systems.
We are working on plans to engage community leaders so that they can have accurate information from us and go back out into their communities and talk to their community members and build that trust.
New Hampshire's epidemiologist continuing to stress the vaccine is safe for almost everyone.
The only people who cannot get the vaccine are those with a severe allergic reaction to a prior dose of that vaccine or any ingredient in the vaccine. But there's a lot of other details that are going to be changing and evolving over time.
Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Healthcare workers vaccinated as COVID-19 cases continue to rise. Granite Staters urged to continue taking precautions. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
To save at Beltate's Building Supply with shovels, thermal gloves, and portable heaters, all on sale through December 31st. Shop one of our 9 locations safely, order by phone, or shop online at beltates.com. Count on Beltates.
Week, a record number of deaths in New Hampshire since the start of the pandemic. 21 Granite Staters dead from COVID-19 in a single day. This after a rise in cases and hospitalizations in the past few weeks.
So we did see a bit of that bump after Thanksgiving with our case numbers. That's probably driving what you're seeing a little bit today. We could see another bump. Even if we're on the downswing a little bit by Christmas, you could see potentially another bump up.
Governor Chris Sununu says many Granite Staters did scale back their gatherings, and that guidance remains in place for the rest of the holiday season.
We still have a lot of work to do, and we still have to know that these outbreaks, especially in the long-term care facilities, can be extremely dangerous.
Health officials urging people to stay the course and continue to take steps to protect themselves and others.
But we want to remind everyone to please be careful and make sure that they wear a mask, avoid those gatherings, stay at least 6 feet apart from everyone.
I don't think it'd be appropriate to sugarcoat it. I suspect that, the fatalities and hospitalizations are still going to be elevated for quite some time.
State health officials say their recommendation is for people to avoid travel over the holidays, even travel within New England. Reporting in Concord, Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Crews clean up after historic snowstorm. Tough travel on the roads. Up to 3 feet of snow falls in some places. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
'Tis the season to save at Beltate's Building Supply. With shovels, thermal gloves, and portable heaters all on sale through December 31st. Shop one of our 9 locations safely, order by phone, or shop online at beltates.com. Count on Beltates.
Mother Nature slamming the Granite State with a couple of feet or more of snow today.
I'll probably have to go out through the front door because right now the porch door and the basement door are pretty much blocked.
I do ski and snowshoe, and I do like winter, but it's a bit much.
News 9 viewers sent in pictures and videos of overflowing porches, barely recognizable cars, impressive snow measurements, and pets and kids chest deep in white fluffy powder. For kids, it would be a perfect snow day, but with remote learning, some kept on working. 2 teachers in Windham surprised their kids by hosting their Zoom class outside.
Waking up and having a snow day and remembering the joy of that as a kid and having
since 10 p.m. last night.
I can tell you that the radio is still going off with calls for service, and they're stacked up in dispatch in certain areas as well. It seems like the predominant areas that we're addressing right now tend to be Interstate 89 as well as Interstate 93 in the Concord area.
And again, New Hampshire State Police asking people to continue to stay off the road so the crews can be out there, do their jobs, and clear the snow. The side streets are still pretty messy. In Bedford, Jessica Moran, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.